MuzuRadio.com 614-500-7339.
What up, world?
What up, world? Splendid views, splendid views.
It's Thursday.
Thursday. Time to catch us in the air. Shakespeare in the building.
7 p.m.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Man, let's get it. This your boy, D the Prophet. I don't think they can hear your voice, man.
Oh, man, my bad. Can you hear me now?
And then we got a special guest in the studio this evening, my man Shakespeare TK. How you doing, bro?
What's up? How you feeling?
God, blessed and highly favored. Huh?
Blessed,
Turn that
highly
down.
Flavored. Yeah.
Highly flavored.
Highly flavored.
You know what I'm saying? Some flavor
Like-
in here.
Like Baskin Robbins.
Right?
Man, what's really good?
Shakespeare be all blinged out this evening, man. Got the gold and silver, looking sharp as ever.
I'm just trying to be.
Relaxing and maxing, you know what I'm saying? It's Thursday.
Trying to match you.
Man, you know.
The hard
you
bottoms,
got
the
the
buttons
principal, you got
down.
the principal gang, got the click clacks on, you know what
We
I'm
got
saying?
JR looking epic up
Oh
in here.
man, you know I gotta represent, man. Home team, man. This is my guy, Shalance with Epic Gear, man. He stay keeping me right. You know what I'm saying? He just opened up his shop in Dayton this
Okay.
weekend. So I was at home, you know what I'm saying, with the fam. I had a great weekend
Good.
with my mom's birthday. You know, happy birthday again, Mom. She watched.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Yeah,
birthday.
For sure. And then I had a good siblings weekend.
Ooh.
Okay.
Bruh, I mean, it was epic. Like, you know, when I say, you know, I tell everybody John's kids. That's my dad's name. You know what I'm saying? Man, we had to get all John's kids together.
Yeah.
And it was dope. We had everybody, you know what I'm saying? My sisters, my brothers, all the kids, you know what I'm saying? Nieces and nephews.
That'd be the livest time.
Right, man.
Yeah.
And it was good this time too, because it was the first time some of the cousins met each other. So, you know what I'm saying? It was real. Like, you know, my little sister has 9-month-old,
Okay.
and then my brother, he has like a 6-month-old. So, you know what I'm saying? It was like all of the little ones coming together, man. I was definitely happy about that.
Yeah, it's
man.
Dayton, right?
Yeah, in Dayton, man.
Yeah.
And then, you know, just to go there and have that much love and support and family, and then that tragic, massive shooting happened right. Like I planned on leaving that night. I was gonna stay.
Yeah.
I'll stay in the city, hang out a little bit. I'm not necessarily knowing if I'm going to the Oregon district, but usually that's the spot that you hit when you're in Dayton, because you know everybody down there.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And you know, unfortunately, man, it was that mass shooting, man, that occurred. That, you know, nine people died.
Mm-hmm.
The guy that did it died as well, and then it was like 26
Injured.
people injured.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, man.
Yeah,
It's
it just
crazy.
it makes us realize when we go out, you know, we got to be on the lookout, which is sad. Like when you go out, you just want to have a good time. You
Right.
just want to relax. You want
Right.
to dance. You just want to have a drink. And now it's almost like you can't go to Walmart. You can't go to church. You can't go nowhere without having
worry,
you know,
worry.
and stuff like that.
Well,
So
I mean, the thing about life is, you know, if you living right,
yeah,
you know, you're almost not thinking about how you going out,
Yeah.
because at the
This is
end of the
true.
day, we know we all have a exit. We all know we
Oh,
have
yeah.
an expiration date.
our clock is always ticking.
Right.
We just don't know how fast it's
Exactly.
gonna be out.
So I mean, you know, the unfortunate part is we don't want to, you know, live our lives in fear of living.
Mm-mm.
That's
As we shouldn't.
you know what I'm saying? But because of the things that's happening, it does cause, you know, for it to be scarce and tiptoeish around.
It's also
life.
about the balance of energy too.
Energy is key.
Like,
I believe
There's so
that.
much negative energy right now. You feel me? It's overpowering a lot of positive and light. It's like that
Everything-
darkness just comes in.
Yeah.
You feel me? Out of nowhere, and it'll blot out so much talent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really does.
One of one of the dopest quotes I love is, the richest places on the world is the graveyard. People be like, what do you mean by that? There's so much youth and young talent, doctors, lawyers, artists, musicians, people you'll never know what their full potential was because they got took out of here way
too
before,
early.
it was their time. It's crazy, bro.
That's deep.
Damn.
That's real deep, man.
Bringing the quote before the end of the show.
Hey, yeah, we got a pre-quote.
Wow.
That was a pre-quote. Nah, it's
No,
all
I love
good.
it. Thank you.
Pre-quote. We had a pre-quote.
We love the knowledge, man.
Yeah, man. Drop jewels, man. Anybody got a jewel to drop? 614-500-7339, man. But real quick, man, if y'all don't mind, man, let's just give a quick moment of silence and, you know what I'm saying?
Amen to that.
You know, just some love, man, for the families, man, in the city of Dayton, man. Dayton strong, you know, I'm repping
And El Paso.
And El Paso, yeah.
Our Latino brothers.
In California as well.
Yes.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
like a festival somewhere.
Right.
It was like 3 or 4 last week.
So really anything, you know, I mean, I'm repping my city for sure, but at the same time, any of the unfortunate tragedies that has occurred here recently, and period, man, you know, we want to give love to our country, man, and just you know, try to get some love going around.
Send out some
Spread
good
the love.
vibes.
Yeah, so just a quick moment of silence, man.
Yep.
Get into some shout outs. That's what's up.
Okay.
Man. What's up?
Now, with that said, let's bring the positivity and let's bring these vibes in. We got Shakespeare, who, if anybody knows this man, the energy is always real, always 100, and we're excited to, you know, get into that.
Yeah.
We want to recap though. Last week we had Helen, who was the mobile bartender for Absolute Fashion.
Yes,
we had to get on the show.
Hey, she be pouring them drinks, though.
Yeah, she do her thing. She should keep it all the way
For
good.
real.
Yes.
Keep it all
You
the way
ain't been
good.
to an Absolute Fashion show, then you don't know what type of shit it is.
She takes care of you.
She takes care of you. She do her thing, man. But yeah. Helen was a grace to the place,
Yeah.
and we enjoyed her, man. She brought some nice vibes in the
Very
building.
insightful.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I
From
think
a woman's perspective.
when we were talking about like the N-word, for example, like
Yeah.
really she got deep into it. Like, is it the racist part, of course, for a white person to say it, but looking at it from the other perspective, you know, it's just, is it really needed?
Right.
You know,
Right.
it doesn't have a purpose in 2019.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, because you know her whole thing was like there's plenty other words that can be used in regards to showing that what do we say?
Term of endearment.
Term-
Term of
Brotherly
endearment.
love.
Yeah,
Yeah.
term of endearment.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you know, kings, queens,
Bro, that's how I greet everybody. If you
Yeah.
know me, you know I'm gonna greet you. What up, king? What up,
king?
queen?
Yeah.
Feel me? Like I walk down the street, I may not know you. I'm like, man, how you doing today, king?
Yeah.
And, bro, I done threw so many people off. Like,
yeah.
how you
Yeah,
doing, king?
right,
Like,
right.
I'm
It makes
good, man.
sense.
You have a
Yeah.
good day. You so you never know.
Sounds was good.
Nope.
You never know who need one of the
Right.
positive
That
vibes,
uplift,
man.
yeah.
That's
It's
so
real.
true.
It's real. But yeah, Helen was a grace to the place. So we appreciate her, and y'all check her out behind the bar at Absolute Fashion Part 3.
Yes, sir. October 26th
Yeah.
is coming back.
Yeah.
Wait, y'all doing it on the 26th?
Yeah.
Dang.
What? What's wrong? It reminded me. Is
He
it?
ain't even know. Well, see, we still planning, man. We still got what up, King? We still planning, bro. It's coming. Do you on the 26th?
Is that during the night though?
Yeah.
Ours is
Well-
during the day.
Right. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
We gonna talk about
figure
it.
it
Yeah,
out.
we gonna figure it out because we still got
I
some.
love y'all's fashion.
Yeah,
I know, I got you.
Hey, look at that. Hey, man, shout us out real quick, man, please, for the viewers.
Absolute fashion, man. Like, yo, if fashion shows go down, if you gonna point from the opening acts,
Call,
to
you know
the
what I'm saying?
dope designers they be booking. Y'all be booking
Man.
some dope designers.
Hey,
To the artists that they book. Our city got some local heat,
Yeah.
It's town.
local dope, for real. Like,
Yeah,
y'all
we-
can get addicted if y'all pay attention.
Hey, we appreciate
Yeah,
that, bro.
thank you.
Quick plug, shout out, man, from our boy Shakespeare in the building. But yeah, Absolute Fashion coming soon, man. We're gonna get that jumping, man. Hey,
We'll figure
and
it out.
he's at everyone, so guess what? We're gonna make sure he's there too.
Yeah,
we're gonna figure it out.
finagle some
Yeah,
things.
we'll figure it out, man.
Shout out to MuzoRadio.com.
Yeah,
man.
fire show all day, every day, man. Where it's happening right now, man. Muzo Radio Studio. Let's shout out the team. We got a Tuesday, Carlito the man, all one word.
Carlito the man.
Conversation piece. Wednesdays we got all
Jeremy.
play.
with All Play.
Yep, and Steve Hatmaker with
Local frequency, bro. I
Yeah.
mean, you talking punk rock, heavy metal.
yeah,
It's raw, man. And the bands that he be getting on.
yeah, man.
You know,
I think
with
his
his
show
band Zoo
starts at
Trippin'.
9.
Yeah,
Yeah, on Wednesdays.
dope stuff.
Yeah, then we got Culture for Your Soul
Every Sunday,
Saturday.
every Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
I knew it was on the weekend.
Saturday is the weekend joint.
It's the weekend.
But yeah, man, Muzo Radio, man, it's up and coming, man. We got some things going. We got some new stuff jumping off that's coming up soon here in during the daytime. I think they're working on some daytime shows.
That's what I've been hearing.
Yeah,
You got some
man,
daytime talk shows coming
Yeah,
on?
we got some good things
Some
going that
popular
way.
daytime things
Yeah,
pop up.
Right.
man, that's good. It's necessary. You know, people
Daytime
need.
parties,
Yeah,
daytime drinking.
all that.
That's
Why
the
not?
best thing when the sun's still
yeah,
up.
Yeah, you know, play around a little bit. Who else? We the Barnett Business Center.
Barnett Business or the BBC down below if you need a spot for your bar mitzvah, for your graduation party,
Birthday parties,
your
Real
prom.
type parties.
Yeah, the
Yes.
low, you know what I'm saying? Nobody got to know, invite only joints, man. Holla at you.
Paint and sips.
Yeah, whatever you need, man. Let us know. We can get y'all together. Yeah, it's
It's
very
dope
dope space.
space. I
Okay.
dance all over that.
All right. As a matter of fact, you had, by the way. Hey, real quick shout out, man, to one of my homegirls, man. I'll say my girl from college, Chanel.
Okay.
She does plant-based eats, and she's having a pop-up on the 24th at the Wild Goose in Columbus.
Okay.
So August 24th, man, y'all, if y'all plant-based, veganish, want some good eats, man, she's a dope chef. She does her thing.
Mhm.
Man, y'all come out, support this beautiful woman in
the
in
Wild
Columbus
Goose.
at the Wild Goose.
Okay.
Also, man, one of my frat brothers, man, Ralph Carter, is throwing a 100-year picnic on Wednesday, on August 14th at St. Stephen's on Linden Block Party. Saturday, August 31st on 18th Ave. These are some upcoming events in the city. If y'all want to check it out.
And you got an event tomorrow night, right? Or
What's
tomorrow, Blue
Friday?
Jay is the pop-up
Yes,
shop.
The Blue Jay on IG,
Yeah.
Jada Williams. She has her aged out pop-up shop tomorrow. It is going to be live. Come out and support all of this local dopeness that she has coming out. I will tag y'all in the flyers.
Yes.
Back, so y'all can have that. But it's floating all over our Instagram pages.
So Blue Jay's pop-up shop.
Yeah,
Yes.
for
Okay.
for Jada's
Jada's nonprofit organization.
Okay, cool. That's
Yeah.
dope.
That's
yeah.
Use your mic. a
And
little
she's
bit,
on the
man.
show next week, as a matter of
Appreciate it.
fact. So that'll be dope. Jada can kind of
Yeah,
recap
yeah,
on that. What are
recap.
some brands that are going to be at the pop-up shop? Do you know?
Ooh, I could give you a leak.
Uh-oh.
Diggy's gonna be there.
Diggy going to be there?
Dolce.
So
Okay.
she got her brands. The Empire brand gonna be there. So if you need studio time, you can get that.
Yeah.
I know it's gonna be a few exclusive brands there.
Mhm.
Things that are really popping off in the fashion culture right now. She got
Okay.
a lot of dope. I can't speak on it too much.
Yeah,
you know,
don't do that, man.
Yeah.
Just be there.
Be
Just
there.
Just be there.
That's-
We don't need to know. Let's just pop up,
And
check
the energy
in,
gonna be live.
tune in, tap in, all that good stuff.
And it's gonna
Africa-
be her birthday party type thing too, because you know her birthday just passed, so she's
Okay.
celebrating her birthday at this event.
Okay, that's
So,
dope. That's
yeah.
dope. Real quick too, before I forget, the African American Male Wellness Walk is this weekend.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, it's on the 10th. Saturdays
That's
downtown on
Saturday.
Livingston.
Okay.
You know,
Man, I
myself.
miss everything.
Hey, I've been there I didn't go last year. It was raining pretty hard.
Yeah.
But I went to 2 years before when I 1st
Mhm.
moved up here. That was one of the first things I tapped into, man. It was dope. It's a lot of information down there. They do a
Yeah.
lot of,
Where out on Livingston?
it's right at the bottom where the Children's Hospital is.
Okay,
Yep,
yeah.
it's right there. The walk is starting there, and I'm not sure where it goes, but I know it goes all the way around and comes back to that part right there.
Nice.
Down there, but it's dope, man. I mean, you can get whatever you need. They give testings. It's a lot of things going on as far as health, wellness.
Yeah.
You know, information, condoms, They got even a dentist check. You can go in there and get your AIDS check, AIDS test. It's dope, man. If anybody, I recommend anybody to just go down there. Kids, it's kid friendly. They got a DJ. My guy DJ OPZ always down there rocking the platform. Yeah, they got a kids show out there. So make sure y'all there.
Okay.
If you in town, I think I'm gonna be out of town this weekend.
I'm gonna be in town, but I'm gonna be busy.
Well, hey, stay busy, my brother.
Hey, stay busy. Also on Saturday the 10th, if you are done with your exercising and you're walking, you come sit down at Africa's Finest Fashion Show that's going on this Saturday.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's $20 for general admission, $40 for VIP.
That's not bad.
And it's gonna be
live.
It's gonna be
Where's
live.
it at?
911 East Dublin Granville Road.
Okay. Dublin Granville. All right.
North side.
Another fashion show. All right. That's what's up.
There's a lot of fashion shows.
Hey man, it's a lot of fashion.
I love it. Like the city tapped in right now.
Yeah, that's good.
And it's a lot of beauty that's just showcased.
Make noise. That's what we need to do.
Hey, speaking of one more last fashion, Sharia Alexis. She was in our first fashion show, Absolute Fashion Part 1.
Yeah.
She got the Ralph Carter boutique launch party.
Okay.
September 21st. Boutique. That's dope. Yeah, for the little ones, man. Get little bow ties and whatnot, man. Boys collection.
Yeah.
Good ones they be having now.
Yeah, they got some dope ones. Yeah. So she's a dope fashionista, man, and I know she's coming out with some live joints. So let's support her as well. And man, just show love for the city of Columbus and everybody that's here that's not from here, but representing and just keep that positive vibe and energy jumping on all the time.
Amen.
Five show.
Football.
Yeah.
Season.
Are you ready for some football? I am.
Shakespeare, you ready for football?
I'm an Eagles fan.
Okay. All right. Straight like that. You ain't even gotta say nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I don't care. I'm an Eagles fan. I don't care about nobody else.
Philly.
Philly.
Philly. Hey, I'm ready just on the strength, like fantasy coming up. You know what I'm saying? Fantasy football is one of the things that I look forward to.
Fantasy draft.
Yeah, I got my first draft set up for the 23rd of this month. So looking forward to that. I'm trying to win big this year. You know what I'm saying?
Punching in early.
Hey, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna even. I'm going ahead and claiming it.
Have you been scouting?
A little bit, little taste. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's pretty spread out this year, man. You should be able to get you a good. You just gotta go with the flow. If you ain't in, you gotta get in.
Takes 1 week for your player to get
in. That's it. That's why you got to pick the best ones, man. Shout out to Nella Martin. What's good? What's
up?
Yeah. So that's what's up. Football. I'm ready for it. I heard something about Melo, man, hooping, man. You know what I'm saying?
So Carmelo Anthony, as we know, had stepped away. Last time he was on the basketball court was with the Houston Rockets.
Mm-hmm.
Very talented player. Was in the draft with LeBron James.
Right.
Was put on the same, pedestal for a little bit. Didn't last long. And anyways, he is having a retirement tour across the nation, and they're saying that is he deserving of a retirement tour? Was he that talented of a player? And what I was hearing from Mr. Stephen A. Smith was that he didn't have any championships. He wasn't. So do you have to have a championship in order to be legendary?
Look, first
most
of all,
legends do got one.
Most legends do, right? We will say that. But there's a lot of legends that stamp the game based off of who they are. You know what I'm saying? They stamp the game just off of who they are.
Off their fundamentals.
What they did to get into the league, all that. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. I mean, he might have a point.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Melo has done he made his mark in the NBA even before he got to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So he's a champion. Yeah. He might just not have no championships.
Yeah.
So if he want to do a tour, man, he been in the league for a long time, man.
Yeah.
So I feel like do your thing, bro.
He could have had a championship.
He could have. A lot of people could have.
But he went for the money.
Well,
and is that bad? That's your whole goal of your job, right?
To make the most money possible.
I mean, the championship ain't gonna secure your futures and your you know what I'm saying, your foundation and your generations, generational wealth. So if you go for the money, You know,
And he's
hopefully
securing
he's
his
in it.
family and all
Exactly.
that, right?
How many bench players got a championship, right? And they're not in
Exactly.
and they're not in the
Exactly.
Hall of Fame.
Exactly.
Like, so
Fact.
championship doesn't mean that.
That's it. Yeah, so yeah, man.
Just
Whatever.
wanted to throw that out
Yeah,
there.
man, whatever, man. Hey, Kev, man, I ain't in that league no more, bro. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I'm talking about another league. But get me in that league so we can get this money, man. You feel me? Come on, bro. You good, man? I miss you, man. How you been, man? Much love, brother. Toni Morrison.
Toni Morrison passed away, sadly, man.
88
A
years
legendary author.
Yeah, profound.
Toni Morrison. What will her legacy be?
I mean, it's stamped, man, that she was, a profound artist,
And a renowned teacher.
Yeah.
She taught a lot through her book.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. Like you read her books, you're going to, get lifted some kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
And then just what she stood for as a Black woman, you know what I mean? And how
For those who don't know who we're talking about, you have to be able to read. Like, not
what's reading?
Reading.
Shakespeare, what is reading nowadays?
Well, for me, it's one of the most relaxing places that my mental can go after a long day of work or grind or whatever the case. Like, to get a good, I still read comic books. Reading is reading. Yes, reading is fundamental for your brain. It's the intake of knowledge and words, and like that visual to keep your mental moving. Like everybody's so stuck on social media and TVs and stuff. They like,
it's
stagnant. Bro.
It's so
video.
consuming. And this crazy part is, man, I just talked to my guy today about this, about the fact of how social media has basically almost like corrupted, or it's a distraction because the actual point of social media, networking wise, is it's profound. It's one of the best tools that you can use. But because of how easily you can be distracted by using this tool, it taints it. You know what I mean? And people lose sight of what it is really that they're trying to do with it, and also that energy. Go back to that energy. You can't be having a great day and get on here and lose sight.
Sucked out of you.
Sucked.
Because you're not where somebody else is at. But you don't even know their story. Keeping up with the Joneses. You don't know their story.
Right.
And your story may just be just as good. Like they may, that may not be what their life is.
Right.
But people put on social media what they want you to see. I'm going to be all the way transparent.
Yeah.
What y'all see on social media is what I want you to see.
Right?
That's what I want you to see. That's the image that I want to portray. So that way, when somebody outside of my city, because I'm going for a career, so, I base my stuff off of what I need that eye to see.
Right.
Like, a lot of these girls get on here with that twerking stuff and all that stuff, and bro, they ain't got
it's way more than
it's
that.
It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? These dudes get on here flashing this money, and these bands don't even know that it's coming from scams and drug dealing and all that stuff. And like this, man, it's crazy, bro. I get on here and post dance pictures and photo pictures, but also anybody that know me in real life know like EJ stays in front of a camera.
Yeah.
Like, and he stays in the studio. I mean, it's just about being authentic. Like y'all said, quit trying to be the next individual. Like, it's okay to be yourself.
Be you.
It's okay to love you.
Just be you. But it's hard, man. It's hard for people that never had an opportunity to have an identity. You know what I mean? So this is a perfect way to create. This is a perfect way to, give other perceptions and give people a reasoning to look at you a certain way, or like you said, how you want them to. It's not an excuse at all, but I mean, I just feel like that's what people do.
Like, well, when you create though, like, honesty is the best way to create.
Yeah, man.
Honesty is the best way. That's why I know y'all watch Catfish.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I have.
You're gonna get caught eventually.
You feel me? But like, I'd rather you tell me the brutal, honest truth than give me a sweet tasting lie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's you though.
Like,
we gotta remember, man, that the crazy part about life in this world right now is, we can want the real because that's what we expect, or that's what we portray. That's what we give off. But the expectation for him or for me to think that that's what he's gonna be, it's almost far fetched, man.
Yes and no. And I say this because it goes back to energy.
Okay.
They say the power of life and death resides in the tongue.
Okay.
Boom, break that down. So when you speak something into the universe is going to conspire to give you what you speak into it.
Okay.
You get back what you put in.
Okay, is that matter of fact though? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, it come in spurts and pieces.
It could be a fact in the sense of how you look at your life. Like me, I used to hang around a whole bunch of different type of individuals. When I started removing myself from those individuals and I started acting accordingly in such manner, that energy that I was acting on started attracting the frequencies of those that was on the same energy.
That's true.
Yeah.
And that's where, like you draw together, like we're creatives. The whole reason we came together is because we was on that creative energy and that creative frequency.
Yeah.
So do you have any issues with having people that's still around that may not be on the same page or the same energy?
You want to know why? Because they weed themselves out.
Okay.
Because when you're not and y'all keep this in mind. I learned this year. I've always knew it, but I learned it this year. When you start vibrating at a higher frequency, certain frequencies ain't going to be able to keep around you because they're going to become uncomfortable.
They don't like that feeling.
So they're going to remove themselves.
That's true.
Because one,
or they're going to try to get you to change, get down to their level.
So, and that's going to create a few things. One, they can no longer use you or utilize you in a way that they need to, which is going to benefit them.
Right.
And two, they realize that you are starting to realize your worth and, like who you are.
Yeah.
So when that happens, boom, there it is. Okay,
People
cool. You remove yourself, which means now that is more room for somebody who is on that level and frequency to come around me and fuel my fire so I can fuel theirs.
That's right. Yeah, balance, man. Balance. I respect that, man. I just, I to hear it in a different way and to, get it from a different perspective is key because, a lot of times we allow that type of energy based off of our feelings, based off of, I don't want to hurt someone's feelings or I don't want to, make them feel some kind of way based off of our relationship in the past or whatever. But, like you're saying, when you start growing and you start maturing more in who you are, those things become, it becomes important, significant to erase or remove because now you're on a different level.
And staying consistent. Staying true and not backing down.
Right.
That's tough.
I used to be the type to be like, yo, nah, don't tell me my critiques. Don't give me that and all that. That's only because I was around those type of people who didn't like to hear the real. You know what I mean? Like, so when I started,
so you were drawing that energy from them. Like, I don't
like you are what you hang around. You know what I mean? Like, so
you are what you eat.
I stepped around when I stepped outside of that circle, and like me with dancing. I was a street dude. All the homies in the hood know that I danced, but I wasn't dancing. That makes sense.
Gotcha.
Like, they knew I had the skill, but he just busted jug. It wasn't no Shakespeare. It was like just busted jug. When I stepped outside of that circle, and my cousin pretty much drugged me into the dance world and the dancer, that life, and it was my natural element. I started becoming what I was around. You know what I mean? But it was also bringing out what was already in me.
Right.
So it's like now the real me don't have to pretend and hide to be this street individual. This thing. I mean, no, like it's cool being who you are.
Yeah, man.
If you're a writer, be a writer. If you're a poet, be a poet. If you're a producer, be a producer. If you're a dancer, be a dancer.
Yeah.
If you're a fashion designer, be a fashion designer.
Yeah.
I mean, like, be who you are. Be true to yourself, because it's gonna be so liberating.
Yeah,
and you wake up every day on 100.
Right.
And you talked about it before the show about being a jack of all trades. I think everybody tries to. They see that newest thing on Instagram, like I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to be in niches. And it's so we need to focus on our trade and hit it hard to the point where we can profit off of it.
That is facts. Listen, jack of all trades. I am a jack of all trades. a lot of people don't know my mama, if she was watching this right now,
Yeah,
she'd
sure,
call
I
in.
gotta plug it in.
She'd call in and be like,
Throw
"Yeah,
the number.
but I draw. Before I started doing anything and everything, I drew. Like I used to sit in my room and just artistically
Yeah,
draw.
you a creator.
You
You a
know,
creator. You a creator.
then it was dancing. As I got older, you feel me? Draw, dance. Yes, I do dabble in the music. I lay tracks. I write bars. I'm a dope songwriter.
Okay.
I love short stories. I love poetry. But with all of that being said, like you said, you're gonna have to focus on one, master that, and then move to the next. Because when you try to dabble in all at the same time, you'll never be able to accomplish something that you're looking for because you don't have the knowledge of that one particular.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've y'all seen me do my thing for the last few years in this dance where I made my own little niche that everybody knows my name. You know, there's some dope artists out there in the dance community. You know, shout out to all of y'all. Like everybody's making their ways. I decided to take a break, me personally, because I didn't jump into the model.
Yeah,
You know
you switching it up.
You know, I mastered my dance. I can't say I mastered dance. I mastered dance for me.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm still growing, but I'm at a level where I'm comfortable enough that I could step away and indulge in something else.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know I went to school for culinary arts. You know, I have my chef apprenticeship.
Okay.
Like I love art. Like,
right. That's why I say you're a creator, man. You have a creative piece.
So I mastered that.
Yeah.
You know, now on this model thing, I started modeling for fun with Patrick, Smooth Designs. You know, Christina Jones. They molded me, and a few other names. You know, they molded me into this monster you see now that's dropping all these pictures. It's like
nonstop,
and it was fun, but now it's becoming like a business. My grandma raised me. My mom used to say the same thing. Do what you love and love what you do. Because when you do that, then life will be easier for you.
Yeah.
You know, like everybody be like, bro, you can't make it off or you can't do da. I'm not gonna let you bounce your negativities of yourself onto me.
Yeah,
right?
You can't.
You know
Don't
what I
let
mean?
that
Like,
person's nature take you out.
And
you
that's
know
what
I
a
mean?
lot
Energy.
Because you're not doing what you love. Don't tell me.
Yeah. Energy is key.
And that's what a lot of people have done, or a lot of people do nowadays. Like I look at this younger generation, and I'm like I said, I'm 33, so I'm the bridge. I'm right there. Like, and then I hang with everybody. I could jump in any circle and fit.
Yeah.
You know, and just be that energy for that. I could be the heartbeat to the pulse.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like at any circle. And it was like I hit my youth with like, bro, if I can do it, y'all can do it. I'm older than all y'all. You know what I mean? Like,
right?
If I can hit this back bend, y'all can hit this back bend. You know what I mean? Like, if I can keep going, y'all can keep going. When I started Late Night Vibes, you know, it was a young individual by the name of Chandler. She is an amazing dancer. She was growing, you know, and I had this vision like, yo, to teach these classes. Everybody knows about the co-ed classes we do. We had an 8-month run. 8-month run. Every month we dropped a new class. You know, she pushed me as a dancer. I pushed her as a dancer. Next thing we know, we dropping dope visuals from classes. These are classes, LA style classes. We trying to create here. We started bringing out the city, like adults. This was for the adults, you know, like, hey, Late Night Vibes. Makes sense. Building confidence. They fed us energy and we fed that energy back. Yeah. So my energy is always based on the energy that's received in me. Like, cause I'm always on a yin, so I need that yang.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's why I love our classes, cause that energy was so vibrant. Like, everybody pushed everybody, just encouragement. Man, guys who didn't dance coming in like, bro, I'm gonna try
it out. Hey, speaking of yin and yang, man, I researched two of our popular R&B hip hop artists in the industry, man, Nas and Will Smith.
Okay.
And right now, man, they got something big that they're putting into play, man, which for our youth, it's called STEP,
Mm-hmm.
and which is basically a banking tool for the teens.
Mm.
So they're trying to introduce it to all of the teens at a young age, so that they don't fall into those
Financial debts and all that.
Early
exactly.
on,
So
mess up their credit.
just
Teaching them
knowing,
financial
yeah,
wealth
the
and-
financial hardships, and it just being able to go into a better direction with financial wealth and financial security. And I think it's pretty dope, man. They're still in some of the early stages, but what it's basically doing is giving them an all-in-one. It's like an all-inclusive, steps to have your accounts with the savings and a savings, the debit cards,
Credit.
the credit limits, and
Yeah.
being able to know what the percentages is, and based off of this, what you do, how to save and all of that. So I just think that's a good thing, and that's the type of yin and yang energy that has to be portrayed out here
Definitely.
in our communities in order for our youth to get it and be able to
Facts.
push it,
Facts.
moving forward
Yeah.
to the youth.
You got a lot of
after
kids that are being told you can be an entrepreneur, but being an entrepreneur, it takes some investment. It takes
Yeah.
some financial literacy, because you're gonna fall fast
Yeah.
without
That's the
knowing.
dopest way I'll put it
Yeah.
to my youngins. I'm like, y'all see y'all want the P Diddy fame,
Yes.
but don't know about the Puff Daddy hustle.
Yeah,
Oh.
that work ethic.
Quote
You know what I
3 of
mean?
each.
Like-
Yeah, that's quote
Like
three.
real talk.
Nah, that's
like,
real.
That's that grind. That's
Yeah.
that grind. Like, and then it'd be like, what do you want to be? Do you want to be the next superstar,
Yes.
or you want to be the next mogul? They be like, what you mean? You want to be the next Diddy, or you want
Yes.
to be the next Biggie?
Yeah.
And like, the superstars is what helps create the moguls, but the moguls is the ones with the legacies, the longevity, and the generational wealth, that we can achieve ourselves. Like
Mm-hmm.
the 2190 rule.
Mm.
It takes 21 days to create a habit.
Yep.
It takes 90 days to create a lifestyle.
Damn. 3 months.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
But creating that habit over 3 months.
Consistency.
Say it again.
Consistency. That is my favorite word. Like, favorite, because without consistency, you will not reap the benefits of hard work.
Yeah.
All right. It's days where you're gonna want to be lazy. It's days where you're gonna get frustrated.
Give up.
You can't
you're
quit.
gonna
Don't quit.
Just everything about that passion you have is getting on your nerves, and it's just like, man,
Mm-hmm.
but to have a mind frame and a determination to stay consistent, it's where it's gonna pay off.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, don't get me wrong, True Kingdom is amazing. I love my team, and like I said, 3 years in the making, but they get on my nerves.
I could imagine.
Like, and the board, and I get on theirs, it's
that's
days
that drive. That's that
it's
push,
days
though.
where we done been like, man, just don't talk to me right now, we're going da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's still, we push each other, because this is what we want. This is us. I'm getting mad over my own business, instead of getting mad from working a 9 to 5 where I gotta,
Right.
I'm creating my payroll instead of being on a payroll.
That's real. That's deep.
That can happen for these youth because they're talented.
Yeah, got it.
And if they really, a lot of them are starting to wake up. But when I mean wake up, I mean you're being conscious to realities. Life isn't a handout. It isn't oh yeah, I deserve this because I was born. No, get in the mud.
Yeah. Get in the mud.
Not the dirt. Get in the mud. The mud is what makes the clay. You know what I mean?
Dirt. Hey,
he
trying
hurt,
to drop jewels. Hey, we gotta take a break.
Dropping jewels.
Hey, get in the mud. Don't get in the dirt. Get in the mud. Put some water in it. Slop it on you and get dirty and get this money, man. Get this. Make these legacies.
Money.
Make this legacy live on. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, Shakespeare. I can respect that and appreciate that. Yo, we gonna take a quick break.
Thank you for tuning into Blended Views back here.
Muzo Radio.
Muzo Radio. Blended Views. What up with it, Josh? What up with it, McConnell? What up with it, Kirk?
We live.
The one that's on the hype that be dropping the bombs. Now listen, take the intuition like a baller in the paint. I'm on my pivot and I'm scoring triple digits on the mission just to get it. And I ain't quitting, but I'm vicious. Yes, I'm so sadistic and I'm sinister. Boy, you gotta get it. I'm gifted when I flip it. I flip it cause I'm on my focus the riches. But dog, you understand that I'm different. Yeah, and I ain't never backing down. But I do smack rounds when I come and play around.
Shakespeare dropping knowledge, dropping jewels. Holla at your boy and you know it's all good. I'm AG, they call me A Jizzle. I'm in this mic and I'm rapping on the mizzle. Holla at your boy D the Prophet. Yo, we coming through and you know we can't stop it. And I'm just gonna come and drop a beat or two when I hit you. So what you wanna do? What you wanna do?
Shakespeare.
Blended views.
The D the Prophet. Listen up, every paper in my pocket.
Hey.
Hold up, you know I am the topic. Dog, I don't stop it. I'm moving like a rocket. You call me Speed Racer in the Mach 5. Yeah, in the years I do shit, ayy. And I ain't stopping cause my seeds gotta eat. My son's getting older and they looking up to me. I created something, dog, and I'm building a legacy. I'm a young G man certified in the streets. I dance and I boogie and I grab me a freak. I dance and I boogie while I'm counting my G's. I dance and I boogie while I take and say cheese. Yeah, I'm a pretty boy swinging through the trees. I'm Tarzan, the hard man. And yeah, I'm coming heartless, boy, from the bus man. Now understand it, dog, I'm a savage. Yeah, listen up, I can cook you like boiled cabbage. Yo, and I'm tragic, my bad, I'm Jurassic. Yo, so it's tragic.
Muzo Radio, Columbus Sports Worldwide.
Hey, it's going down.
Man, blended views in the building.
Hey, that's what we gotta do, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have a freestyle minute.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Hey,
I don't rap for real, dog. I don't do that.
He don't do it, man. But hey, what's up? Blended views in the building, man. Muzo Radio, man. It's going down, y'all. We got Shakespeare in the building, man. He just dropped some jewels.
So what does the TK stand for, dude?
TK is actually True Kingdom.
Okay.
True Kingdom.
That's the company. That's the dance company. So
True
that's Kingdom Mega Crew.
Is that why you hit What Up King? Is that originated from that, or
actually for real? The What Up King is because I had a conversation. Well, I had a live a few months ago, whatever, when I discussed the word.
Mm-hmm.
The word
ninja.
Yeah, ninja.
Yeah,
everybody knows ninja.
Okay.
And what I dropped was like everybody has ninja misconstrued. Like for real, it derived from the ignorance of individuals not being able to enunciate the word negus.
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 Yeah.
Which is a Nigerian word for royalty.
Royalty king shit.
So that was, that's why I like, so, and I just got on this kick like, yo, I'm going to give the energy that I want, I'm going to give out.
Gotcha.
So I greet females, hi king. Hi queen.
Hey, queen.
I greet men, hi king. What's good, my king? What's good, my queen?
Right.
Because it'll change a mindset.
Real fast.
Like, so True Kingdom, for real, it came about a group of individuals. We was just sitting down in the living room, Diggy's living room.
Yep.
Empire.
Yeah, we was at the Empire headquarters.
It's a house party.
And we was just, we was going through names, just what fit. And one of our good friends, Flash, from Street Angels, he just dropped, like, our kingdom's gonna be true kingdom. And everybody just looked at each other like,
that's it.
Hey, yeah, true kingdom, man. Like, because like everybody is allowed their own kingdom. In order to build an empire, you have to be able to connect the kingdoms.
Yeah.
TK though, Shakespeare TK is Shakespeare the Kingpin. The name Kingpin, well, the title Kingpin came from
church.
Okay, you're a church man.
Not it didn't come from the streets. I used to go by another name. I used to go by the Assassin on Never. I'm very big in the church and faith. I'm not big into religion. I'm big into faith.
Gotcha.
Relations.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Worship.
like worship, fellowship. Like I don't care who you are or what the name of your God, Yahweh, Allah, you know, Buddha, Jesus, whatever, you know, like higher power, universe, like mother, father. We all come from that higher power. So like like so I believe in the relations, you know. Religion is made to divide and conquer.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
talked about that last.
Because when they built the towers, you know, we was through relations, not religion. So, but yeah, I got prophesized over, and it was crazy. It hit me. This lady didn't know who I was, bro. She didn't know who I was. Yeah, but she read me my life, like stuff that don't nobody know. Like, okay, faith is real, you know, like things are real, like certain things that make you question, to make you believe, you know, like, okay, there might be some truth to this. So that happened, and she prophesied from my past to my future, and then she was like, you are a kingpin. What that means is you're a lighthouse, you're a pillar, you attract those that are lost in the dark. You are a beacon. And it put a lot in perspective for me because I don't like hanging around people. I'm a loner, bro.
I wouldn't get that vibe from you. I feel like you would not
Exactly.
a type person.
Exactly. Like people would come and hang with me.
Yeah.
Or they'd be like, EJ, what you doing? Where you going? What you trying to do? Da 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 da. Yeah. I'm a loner. Like I don't mind you coming. Yeah, you come kicking with me. Like yeah,
you gonna do what I do though.
Yeah. I'm not jumping on your shit.
Right. Yeah. Like you just and then they'd be like, E, I like going out with you because you bring an energy. Like you just go out and you have fun. Like you are not in theirs to do anything. I'm like, I learned at an early age that you can't care what people think about you because everybody's got to say something.
That's tough.
I got made fun of. I got made fun of my whole childhood, bro.
Me too.
I wore high waters and big bifocal glasses and suspend. I mean, like my mom was a single mom, and you know she did the best she could. Yeah, you know, raising two kids and a hard head, knucklehead boy like me.
Gotcha.
But you know, I got made fun of, so that I became the bully's bully. I would bully the bullies. I would take everything. I'd get in trouble. Da 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 da. You know, punishment. Da da da. So I just got to a point where like I didn't care what people thought, but I got there at an early age. Like some people take a longer time. Yeah. So I had a tough skin. Plus, I was raised by a tough woman. Like.
No nonsense.
Yeah, bro. I fear my mama more than I fear any man. Like,
well, and it's funny that you say that, man, because a lot of times people don't realize that women have to step up to the plate when it comes down to the fact of what they have to do for their kids. You know what I mean? Being a woman and not having the better half or not having the support of a man in the household or whatever the case may be. The women has to do that, and they have to do that early. So what happens is when women get older, that's why they know what they want. That's why they know that, you know, what it takes to get to where, or they just say, you know what, I don't need a man. I'll just be, you know, I'll just go on my life and make it happen. You know, I'm gonna raise these kids. I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to be happy, but you know, I don't need it. So I think a lot of times men don't recognize it or don't even, you know, pay any homage or attention to it. Because it's not them. Like we was free. You got to think. And this was the example given. The example given was at a young age, when it comes to sex, the parents usually give the boys condoms. Like, you know, you better be careful. You better be safe. Wrap it up. Wrap it before you tap it. But with the girl, it's like, girl, you what? No, you better not. You better shut them legs. You better keep them legs shut. You better, and it's always there. You know what I mean? So then it becomes a woman growing up thinking that, you know, they don't want to be a hoe. Yeah. They don't want to, you know, give their goods away. Or the reverse is
They want to rebel,
they
and they're
wanna
like,
rebel
I'm
and they
going to
do
go
it.
all out.
So it's definitely
no healthy balance.
Yeah, and I just believe that it's definitely more challenging for women. And as a woman that ends up having to raise their children on their own and things like that, they have the right to be as strong and independent as they become usually.
But what's dope though, like for those women that do raise them children, is if they do it, and it's not even if they do it right. It's just because a woman's gonna do her best to raise her kids better than how she was raised and all that.
Yeah.
But for me, what it was is like, bro, growing up without my pops made me realize that I never let my kids grow without pops.
Right. Yeah, it was like
You
the
know
flip
what I mean?
side.
So it was like you taught me what to do
without teaching.
by not being there.
Yeah, I say that all the time.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So thank you for those lessons. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not perfect. Nobody, no man on this, because there's no blueprint. No man is perfect.
Right.
You know what I mean? But we strive to do right. You feel me? When it comes to parenthood, like, so to the ones that are, because it's like the good dads, bro, they get crapped on. And then, the ones that don't be there, that like the ones that take care of other people's kids and not their own, like that kills me.
I mean, it's circumstantial in some cases, because you look at the fact that some women be like, nah, like you ain't been here, so you ain't gonna be here, and maybe because some guys try. Yeah, and then that's the good dads. That's the good dads. But what I'm saying, I'm only saying that to say that those guys end up taking good care of another set of kids on the behalf of they can't take care of their own, or they're not given that privilege or that right. You know what I'm saying? So some good dads, there are good dads that take care of other kids that don't take care of their own due to the circumstances.
Yeah.
Now they still fighting too, because usually that's what they doing. They fighting to try to make that difference or make that change, but it can be challenging. I mean, I don't know, I don't have kids, but I got brothers, and I watch the situation sometimes, and it can be like, damn,
we trying.
Well, be cautious before you do.
Oh yeah, all right. I'm already in, man.
Lessons from a day.
Yeah, I'm already in, man. I take.
Listen, man. It took, man. I was on a long streak, bro. My oldest is 14, bro. I was on a long streak. Like, what? One kid? What? I could do this.
Yeah.
And then 11 years later, here come another one. But what I realize is the higher power give you
that strength.
It give you a reason to keep living.
Yeah.
Because when you feel like you're getting weak and whatnot, you know what I mean? Like, the moments we all have them, the moments when you just get to where, like, bro, what am I here for? Yeah, like, because that what it was for both of mine. Like, I was at places in my life, and then I found out, like, man, bro, I don't know what to do with a kid.
It gives you a sense of purpose now.
It does. So that's my secret. So this energy that y'all see me with, every time y'all see me out, you done see me at plenty of events.
Oh yeah.
Plenty. And y'all see I'm just lit.
Yeah.
Everybody I be with be lit. But the secret to my litness is my consistency comes from the drive and the ambition to make something for my boys.
Dope. Yeah.
So when I leave, and I'm going to piss a lot of people off, because I'm not doing it the way that they think I should do it.
Right.
This is your story.
I'm not going to move in the manner that they think that I should be moving. I'm not going to talk the way that they think I should be talking, because what you eat don't make me go to the bathroom.
What you eat don't make me.
You know what I mean? Like, I have to do this for me. Like, but I'm going to consistently do it. You can either love it or hate it. It don't matter to me as long as you respect it.
Respect. Yeah.
Respect is key.
Respect it, because I'm gonna forever respect you.
Right.
And when I don't care your color, your race, your creed, the two things that keep me attached to individuals, like I told you earlier about my Crown model team.
Yeah.
The two things that keep me attached to an individual is loyalty and the hustler's ambition.
Yeah.
I know what it's like not to have nothing. I know what it's like to, eat noodles and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. That's not a broke people meal. It's a meal.
It's a
But,
meal.
I know what it's like to eat that on a regular. You feel me? So I know what it's like to be hungry. And I'm hungry.
Every day you wake up.
Respect.
Every day I'm hungry.
Respect.
I don't like being comfortable.
Be uncomfortable with being comfortable. That's what we, right?
Getting comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's what's going to keep your determination up, which is going to encourage your drive, which is going to create consistency in whatever it is you choose to conquer.
And create your legacy.
Yeah. Hey, Shakespeare TK in the building.
Dropping jewels.
Dropping jewels and jump bombs. He said, I'm dropping bombs, car alarms.
Just
nah, that's deep though, man. And we appreciate it, man, because we were just talking about, not having a meal. Like we haven't lately we haven't had a meal on the show that drops some perspective in the meals. Like, it's two of us males anyway. So we usually get a female guest.
Right.
But, to have you here, man, and you bringing enlightenment and bringing some knowledge is key, man, because, in our community right now, man, we lacking. We lacking male role models. We lacking.
Yes.
We are.
We're lacking.
Yes.
We are and we not. Because there are some, it's just that.
But they're quiet.
Right. It be some more louder.
So we're lacking the
we are lacking the voice.
The voice.
Because the bodies are here.
Yeah,
they're here. And like, they just gotta scream louder.
Yeah, that's
like
or get punched in the side on the low to you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like
it's a lot of amazing male role models here. Definitely. It's happening though, bro.
Yeah, it's in the making.
It's happening.
Motion is happening, man. And I know you the African American Male Wellness Walk this weekend it's gonna be a lot of good brothers there that I met in the past. I'm in the Gregory's. They're the founders of it, and I went to school with the son. And in college in
Central State?
Yeah, Central State. Shout out HBCU, man. Shout out Central State, man. School about to start, y'all. So, it's a lot of good stuff happening.
Bye, kids.
Kids going back to school, college.
No 8-hour days.
Right?
Go to work, come home, got like 3 hours to yourself.
All that. So, this man. Hey,
you got they're all coming to you. Shout out to you.
Shout out to the man.
And
all right, cool. He got it. He
so what about the dating game, man? Like what's going on with Shakespeare? You got always ladies in the modeling, like what?
And speaking of the dating game, absolute dating coming soon, y'all, man. We getting that on Mac. Matter of fact, would you be interested in being a part of the dating game? We're gonna put you on the spot right now. Put him on the spot right now.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
To mingle?
Right. I am single and not available.
Okay. All right.
They be like, what's that mean? That means I'm focused. No, I'm single. I am not dating nothing right now. Gotcha. Nobody have my attention.
That's smart though.
Reason being is because I have morals, values, and I know what that I want.
Nice.
I'm not in a dating for leisure. I'm not a Netflix and chill. I'm not a fire stick and douce.
I ain't never heard that one.
Yeah,
get that on a shirt.
I'm looking. I'm old school. I'm old school. I was raised old school. I'm gonna die old school. I believe in courting. Dating means courting. Courting means getting to know an individual so that way you can grow and build something. Yeah. I'm not trying to date just because it's cute and we're gonna take dope IG pictures and get likes and loves.
Well, that's what a lot of people doing right now.
I'm cool on that. You feel me? Likes and loves don't pay bills. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then I need a woman that match my frequency. Remember we talked about energy and frequency. My drive is driven right now. You feel me? And tunnel vision. I need a woman that's on the same. I like power-minded women.
Yeah.
I don't care if you can shake it, but
you need a Beyonce in your life.
Not necessarily.
No?
Nah, because she don't gotta be in the same field as me. You know what I mean? Like,
That's
I'll
true.
take me. I'll take creatives. You feel me? I'll take a writer. I'll take a, you know, like somebody
A
that's
financial business.
yeah, like, you know, but just a balance. You know, they say opposites attract. I'm into entertainment.
Okay.
That's my field.
So
You
you
know what I'm
wouldn't want
saying?
to date another entertainer, really?
Not necessarily.
No, because I am the vibe. I am
That's
the life.
your lane.
Like,
She needs her lane.
yeah, like
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
dope, it's fun, and that's why I've never dated within that genre. You feel me? Like, I can't date no dancer because we're gonna have to end up taking the same classes if we break up.
Right.
We're gonna have to be
Yeah.
doing the same show. I don't want that uncomfortable vibe and all
Y'all
that.
gonna be
You know,
battling
like,
in the street. Talking about, you got a problem? Come on, let's go. Let's dance it out.
No, like, like I like power-minded women, and I'll say that because I can learn off of that.
Yeah.
You know, especially those that are deep into the financial areas. You
Yep.
know, like I love women that are into stockbroking and, you know, numbers and logistics and all that. Like,
Let me ask you this. Do you want to look for someone? I've thought about this, like looking for someone who is strong in your weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? Like someone who
Hell
can
yeah.
capitalize on that. You know what I'm saying?
can we say that on here?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
yes.
Like, yes, like really, honestly, yes, because I know my strengths.
Yeah.
You know,
Like men are afraid of that. I think sometimes, like they don't want the woman to maybe outshine them, so they've got to have somebody who's inferior to them.
Nah.
I'm a diamond, so I need a diamond to shine with me. You feel me? Because
Yeah.
I like clusters.
Okay. So you like the chisel and the
You know what I mean? Like that one big diamond, but that cluster of diamonds around just make the diamond shine just like
bling.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's dope. So like a diamond is flawed.
Oh yeah.
That's where the most beautiful, you know what I'm saying, the most beautiful shines come from.
Yeah.
You know, the rainbows are quality because there's no perfect diamond. Diamonds are flawed. Diamonds are made from pressure.
Yeah.
Pressure does two things. It busts pipes, what makes diamonds.
Hey, this cat over here
Like,
dropping, jewel drop.
So I need a diamond.
Diamonds.
I need a diamond where I'm still cold.
You need a diamond
Where I'm still in my cold mode. You know what I mean?
COAL.
COAL.
Yeah. In that dirt. In that
Pressure.
Because she's gonna show me the pressures that help, you know what I mean, make that. As well as I could be that for her. So like, you know what I'm saying, in my field, okay, the entertainment, they're like, what do you bring? I bring confidence.
Yeah.
What we do, what I do, what my team does when we hit those shows on stage, that's confidence.
And you gotta have it.
And y'all see, y'all been in the building when we perform.
Oh yeah.
Perform, and y'all been in the building when we party.
Yeah.
And y'all see, it's a confidence, like a confidence to love self and to just be you.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of people that don't have that confidence.
Yeah, they don't.
Even in the dance world, there's a lot of people that don't have that confidence. That's why when they say hip hop freestyle, that's one of the most difficult styles of dance, because hip hop freestyle is a carefree confidence of self. It ain't just, oh, he can move and boogie. No, I don't care what y'all think.
Yeah.
If I'm looking crazy to y'all, good. I'm enjoying myself.
Exactly.
You know, that's the confidence. That's what, you know what I'm saying, I can build on that woman. You know what I'm saying? Give her confidence to be like, oh, babe, I got this. Oh, yeah, I got this business plan that I've been holding on to, but I've been scared to bring it out because I didn't have the confidence. You know?
And you are the dense.
Yeah.
That's the kind.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
You're the dense and the kind, you know what I'm saying? Nah, that's real though. But it's a balance, man, and that's usually what the relationships are missing, and that's usually what
everybody want to date who they think they are instead of
you
know, like,
this person's gonna make me happy. Do not search for your happiness in that other person.
Yeah, like you can't look for you in other people because you'll never find it.
Ooh. You is in you.
You are only you.
Yeah.
But you'll find a frequency that matches.
Yeah.
Perpendicular.
But
parallel.
It don't
diagonal.
No, parallel.
How long y'all think it takes for an individual to know somebody before they can say,
I love you?
They ready?
They ready. Not even I love
What do you
you.
mean
They ready.
They ready for what?
Like to date.
Yeah.
Oh. Man.
I don't think it's a number.
Because it could be one day.
I think it's I put a number on it.
I think it's a maturity level, like that you're. Because what if you're both in like your 40s and like you're both like, you know what?
It's a maturity. It's a maturity and a connection level. Like, but it's also a learning level.
Okay, learning level.
See, so I put time on it in a sense of learning. You can't learn who somebody is within 6 months. You start to know,
Yeah,
or you start to identify, but you don't learn somebody in 6 months.
You never really learn them, even when you're dating. You're still
learning, like, you know,
it's a
like,
process.
so,
It's a process.
like,
That's why I think it's levels to like getting to that point
of dating, right?
Yeah,
and that's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. Like me, like, yo, you right. I model, and I have a lot of beautiful models.
Oh,
on my yeah, I got a lot of. You feel me? So
around you,
I be looking, and I'm like, okay, cool. I cis zone all of them because
cis zone,
cis
like
zone, yeah, like not friend
because
zone.
men
my
get
cis.
zone,
yeah, friend zone,
Yeah.
like you cis, like what's up, cis? How you feeling?
Okay,
That's
yeah.
my sister.
Cis zone.
cis zone, like sizzing.
So y'all hear a lot of them be like, "That's my brother. That's my bubby." EJ
Yeah.
Shakespeare. That's bubby. That's bro. That's big bro. That's because one, it's an energy. I want to learn an individual. Like, yo, outside of what I could do for you and you could do for me, when we are not around people we know, we get into, you know, just that QT time. What's your interest? What's your, you know what I'm saying? What's your biggest fears? What's your, you know, that type of thing.
Tap in.
It's a tap in, and a lot of people don't tap in anymore. Like, that used to be the dopest thing, is to tap in. They think, oh, you cute, I'm cute. Let's no, and that's where you get all these this depression, these heartaches, and these heartbreaks,
single
parent
families.
Bro, the single parent family is crazy. Like, this is my thing. Okay, I'm trying to be with somebody that I know I could break generational curses with. That's a mindset that I need to, that I don't need to find, that has to find me. Like, I'm not looking for it either. You feel me? I'm so focused on building what I'm building right now. You know what I mean? Like, I got a Lego land in my head right now. You know what I mean? I'm only on my second building. I just passed go on a Monopoly board so I can start buying properties. Right. You know what I mean? Like, but I need a woman that's on that same thing. And
well, the dating game may.
The
dating game.
I do that for publicity, bro.
Okay.
Hey, well, whenever
we'll put you on the bill.
Hey, listen. Hey, he been dropping jewels, man.
There's got to be a part 2.
Yeah, we gotta have a Shakespeare TK part 2, man.
With the crown.
Yeah, and
we're gonna bring them in next time.
We didn't even talk about the crown. We just did that a little bit.
We're gonna get that next time, man. But hey, just check it out. Hey, so where can they follow you at?
Y'all can follow The Crown that they are talking about on Instagram at The Crown, spelled properly, THECROWN _Ohio. You are going to find some beautiful beauties there and some powerful kings as well. If you want to follow me, it's _Shakespeare _TK on IG. EJ Perry on Facebook. www.tkmegacrew.com.
All right.
TK Mega Crew on Instagram. Yeah.
Okay.
Check it out. Tap in, tune in, man. That's what it is, man. We appreciate you coming through, man, kicking it with us, chopping it up with us.
Thanks
man.
for having me. You know, it's always a pleasure when I'm with y'all, man.
Bro, that energy is key, man. So, hey, you already know. Quote. It's going down. Quote of the day. Brought to you by J.R. the Great. The quote of the day is, we must be willing to get rid of the life we planned in order to have the life waiting for us.
That takes a lot of courage.
It does.
Because you might be planning your life for 20 years and you're like, you know what, that's probably not what I'm supposed to be doing.
Hey, sometimes you got to jump off the porch, man. So, yeah.
Swerve.
Combination of swag and nerd. Swerve.
So tonight's word of the night is audacious.
Okay.
Audacious meaning it's an adjective, showing a willingness to take surprisingly bold risks. And I think Shakespeare, you talked about on that. You are a very audacious man. You've taken a lot of risks in your life, and God willing, you're going even farther.
Yeah, for sure. That kind of ties in with the quote too. You know,
exactly.
Hey, that's a great word.
Yeah.
Great word. Hey, I'll put that into y'all vernac.
But do not go with the second definition.
Oh, okay.
The second part of it is showing an impudent lack of respect. So
somebody being
no lack of respect. There's a willingness to take surprisingly bold risks.
Yeah, I can see how that goes. You know, coincides though, because you can take risk and that can kind of like taint somebody's outlook on you.
Yeah, I mean, when you're taking a risk, it could be a bad risk where it comes off as disrespectful to some people. But again, like you said, Shakespeare, it's your journey.
Right.
Like, and at the end of the day, whoever you put in a bad corner, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day because that's your journey.
That's
so, you know, I believe you got to show people respect no matter what. But
be audacious.
Yeah, but be audacious, man. Take those bold risks and be respectful.
Hey, man.
Blended views?
No,
he didn't say.
Hey, y'all. Until next time, though. Man.
Blended views.
Man,
conversations
for the soul.
For the soul.
Hey, we appreciate you, Shakespeare TK.
Thanks
everybody, y'all keep tapping in, tuning in. We appreciate y'all love, man. Next week, Thursday,
we got Jada Blue Jay.
Oh, we might have to crash with her.
Hey man, it's all good.
Might just have her bring the crown out.
Yeah, bring in the second half. We're gonna talk to her, chop it up. But yeah, that's what's up, y'all. Yeah, man. Much love to everybody. Man.
You are listening to Muzo Radio. Muzo Radio, Columbus voice worldwide.
Listen, money when I make my wrist like 80K, connects with Betty Crocker, that's why I stay with the K. My pockets Pillsbury, so you know they gaining weight. My chain got fruity colors like Skittles, you wanna taste. I'm a dope boy, so I keep a 40 on my waist. I got goonies that rearrange your face. I'm swag with against the palace, shooting in the money, double-breasted pinstripe. When I'm looking like a monster, you keep them be the roster, and Joker be a monster. Push it through your city in my all-black Tonka, blowing on the budget that be filled with Willy Wonka. I got funny money, making chickens go bonkers. I'm a rock star, yeah. I'm balling every day, swagger running through my bloodline, it's in my DNA. I'm a legend in the game, like the great Cash is taking before I forget to mention my name is Jay Spade. Skittle popping color while I'm rocking on the sixes, knocking on the throttle while my gears are steady shifting. 80s is a classic, my pitch out looking nasty. I'm something like Jurassic, the way I walk is savage. Whip clean, looking mean, dressed in albino. 454 under the hood, sounding like a rhino. I can change the game, homie, give you a mindful. And I could do it, dog, give me a blindfold. Cause I'm cold in the game. Yeah, I ain't never gonna change and I ain't never been alone. But I be gripping on the grain while I'm blowing on the flame. I be spitting, I be speaking, and I'm blowing like propane. You know I'm something different and expensive, so give it, so understand that you gon' love it and feel it. And yeah, I'ma rock it till the beat gon' drop. When it do, I'ma keep it 100 on top. Yeah.